So we're into another game, and hold on while I set this up. Okay, so we're at Borussia Monchengladbach. Sorry about that, Alex. Are playing Lazio, so it'll be interesting to see how. So far, there's 0 teams on no points, other than Lazio, and no team has won both games. So it'll be interesting to see which one of those two trends continues, or whether it's a draw, or whether, I don't know. I'm going to stop because I'm trying to copy this stupid thing, share and copy link and paste that into the group, and then I can concentrate on whatever the hell it is I'm trying to do here. So let's see how that goes. So, where are we? Okay, Lazio are in a huddle. Borussia are at home. Borussia won a lot of joy down the wings in the last game with Oxlade-Chamberlain's speed. So we'll see if Lazio, who've decided to play with wingers really, we'll see if they can deal with that sort of pace. Again, I'm not sure why I'm doing commentary, but there you go. In earlier games, in case you missed it, you would have seen a very strong performance from River Plate, who really lack a striker. Jimenez was just playing in terrible cross after terrible cross, or just really not adding the cutting edge that you need. And Rayo Vallecano have just beaten a very strong Kaiser Chiefs side, and once again Shaqiri, 2 games in a row nearly, finding space in the box and getting a header away. He's the smallest man on the pitch, so that would be a concern for pretty much everybody else in the league. The fullbacks of Borussia with Alonso, who's Sanchez, who was poor in the first game, already done more in this one than he did in the last one, and yeah, that's not good. So far the league table is looking like with 2 teams on 4 points and 2 teams on 1 point, 2 teams on 3 points, 2 teams on 4 points, and 2 teams on 1 point. And these guys, Lazio are on 0 points and Borussia are on 3. So we'll see. There's a chance of Borussia either taking an outright lead for the first time this season. I mean, it's the second game in, so I suppose it's not that big a deal. Or there's a chance that Lazio get off the... Sanchez is... No, he's over. He's held the ball too long again. But this is a Borussia team who aren't afraid of shooting from outside the box, and there was notable problems with pretty much everybody else refusing to do that earlier on in the game. So that could cause problems for... Well, the ball must have come off Gomez's heel. The shooting from outside the box is going to be big, I think, this season. Hasn't been so far, but on the other side, hasn't been so far. Oxlade-Chamberlain, who of course was their standout player in the first game, he found space dozens of times, well, 3 times, but felt like dozens of times, against an attacking Gamba side. In this game, he's really going to have a lot of opportunities, I think. They are shooting from outside the box a lot. They're shooting at it on sight, mainly. Which is odd considering how good Pickford was in the first game. It was his performance that made that game against Kaiser Chiefs not an embarrassing one way. So, yeah. We are going to try and shoot every time they get. which I like. So far, it's once again Lazio have been under the cosh. Not 100% sure why that is. Tactics are completely different, but the result seems to be the same. And they've got good players. Danilo now with a quick ball out to Chamberlain. Not 100% sure what they're going to be able to do to stop this from happening. I mean, the midfield is good. It's the most expensive midfield in the game, thanks mostly to Kante and the 12 million he cost. There you go. Okay, Shaqiri now. Again, with space. That left hand side of Monchengladbach is top class. There's a display. And I don't know what that was, but it nearly came away. Yeah, here we go. Arnautovic. The front two, well, the forward players that Lazio have available to them, if they can actually get the ball to them, are probably the most exciting in the competition. But it's just they can't get the ball to them. That has been their problem in the previous games. And another Ederson who was very good as well in the first game. I think the Pickford was, and there's halftime. Pickford was probably the best player in Lazio's first game, and I think he's doing performing the same sort of heroics again. Last time we lost out on people praising him because of the goal Carroll scored. But I don't think he could have done that with that. Every other chance he seemed to snap up comfortably. And he's been one of the more surprising goalkeepers. Kante's been quiet again. There's just no creativity in this Lazio side. Other than the front two. And if you keep the ball away from the front two, it seems to be easy enough. When Harry Wilson is... I know he was signed by accident because Dick Tight was getting Callum Wilson, but I don't know why he's picking him. He's not good enough, especially against the sort of midfields that are available to other teams. Again, having Pickford in the team is going to help a lot. Maguire hasn't done anything wrong either. Here we go. Right, so yeah, the stats are very stark. Jesus. That's not ideal. But again, it's still 0-0, so Gladbach haven't really been able to turn those 12 shots into a goal. And it's not the best performance by Lazio in the first half, but there's still a half, and it's 0-0, so they're still in it with a great chance. All they need to do is not be terrible again. Kante appears to be playing on the wing. That's Jesus. I mean, it could be a classic Lazio rope-a-dope system where they punch out their opposition, who get frustrated with having dozens of shots on goal, and maybe their legs get tired from shooting all the time. Oh, here we go. Aurier has got space. And Shaqiri with it's important that Lazio don't get disheartened by this. It could be a case that they just have to sit back and absorb pressure, because they've got a goalkeeper who will keep them in games. The worry for me would be that I think it's happened again. I think Maguire is going to pull out wide and play as a winger, which, you know, won't be ideal. Yeah, Haller isn't quite the player that well, I mean, he's good, but he's not going to pull up any trees, I don't think, this year. Shaqiri, who had that one chance in the first half, in the first few seconds of the game, is off now. Lookman is on, adds a bit more. They don't know that. He might score. Yeah, there's Chamberlain's. I mean, it's been fairly clear in the last, well, in this round particularly, that the centre backs are maybe a bit too good for the strikers that were available in the first round. Danny Ings and really looked good as well, to be fair, but he just didn't. I mean, Pedro just didn't pick him out. He should have squared it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just don't see where. I mean, Jesus, I don't see where this Lazio team are going to create. Like, they can't get their strikers into the game at all. They just, and I don't understand why. But I do. It's because you've got Wilson and the Bonkers that play forces. I mean, the difference in quality here. I mean, this is ridiculous. But yeah, I think we're looking at another draw, which would be, yeah. I mean, Lazio will be delighted with a draw after that first half. Borussia obviously less so. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, Charlie Adam coming on is, I mean, he's the worst sub on the bench. I don't understand what the computer is doing. Then again, there's always the chance that a goalkeeper will just decide to duck under a football like David De Gea did earlier on, or that was, yeah. I mean, it was a stronger second half from Lazio, so they'll be happy with that. I thought, yeah. I mean, they didn't create anything or have any shots around good, but they didn't get hammered in the way that it looked like it was going to be. I think now, over the next few weeks, that may feel like points dropped by Gladbach, but time will tell. I mean, it's a well-aimed point. That's the third 0-0 in this round of games, which from a league point of view is a concern. But it does mean we've got 3 teams on 4 points, we've got 2 teams on 3 points, and we've got 3 teams on 1 point, which means it's all to play for. There's nothing in this. I mean, at the end of the next round of games, we could have the whole league flip. Yeah, I think from that one, I think Gladbach will be more concerned, ironically, because I don't know how you play better without winning. But maybe one of their, I don't even think they have anything on the bench that can improve that. They might need a striker. Yeah, I'm not sure how they improve on that. That I have no idea what that is. But yeah, that's another week over. The league will be updated. The league table will be updated tomorrow morning, with the new, with all those results taken into account. and the results page will be updated. Next week's games, get your team in by 5 o'clock on Tuesday evening, and the next round of games is next Thursday. We may do this commentary thing again. I don't know. It wasn't as bad as last week. For me, it probably is for you, so you may be sick of it by now. And yeah, thanks for listening, and bye.